Hello and welcome to the Mike Guarneri podcast. This is episode 30, 30, hitting another round number there. So today and probably for the next X many days, I'd like to talk a little bit about the Kabbalah. As I mentioned in a previous podcast, there are three different spellings of the word Kabbalah, and they each relate to a different type. So Kabbalah with the Kabbalah, that's the Jewish Kabbalah, which is, I think, pretty commonly accepted as the original Kabbalah, but I'm not positive of that. Then there's Kabbalah with a Cabala, and that's Christian Kabbalah, which my understanding, and once again, I'm brand new to this, is that it was the Christians took the Jewish Kabbalah and made some changes to it or whatever else and, pretty much adopted it as their own. Then there's Kabbalah with a Qabalah. And the Kabbalah with the Q is the Hermetic Kabbalah. Getting into the occult there even more. The Hermetic Kabbalah made some changes to the Jewish Kabbalah, and it all fits together the way they did it. So right now, I'm just going to be talking about the original granddaddy, the Jewish Kabbalah with a K, and let's take a look at what Kabbalah is and what it does. Now, I'm going to read the sentence off my little reminder card because I don't want to leave something out. So, Kabbalah studies how life and our world have been created and how to achieve the connection with our life source, the totality of reality. So, my net takeaway is that we're going to know ourselves better. We're going to build a stronger connection to spirituality and have the comfort of knowing there's more than just our lives on earth and that we can, do work to ascend to that level. And that's, I think, a pretty common thing across the world and some older religions about having reincarnation, and your goal in each life is to attain the next level. For example, my wife's grandmother, I don't know how many years, maybe the last 10, 15 years of her life, she was very diligent about, and she was a Buddhist, about praying and doing offerings and going to the Buddhist temple and doing all these things, hoping that she would rise to a new plane, a new level, and not have to come back to Earth and live another life. That's kind of an example, from Buddhism, and you could see that all around. Your goal is always to get to the next level, to level up. Well, in Kabbalah, there are four worlds you have to go through to level up to try to reach back to the creator. And in total, from starting to getting there, there are 125 steps. So the thing I'm curious about that I don't know is if you reach, say, step 14 in a life. Now I know when you get reincarnated and come back, your mind is kind of wiped. You're starting from fresh. But do you somehow resume that level 14 and continue from there? Or are you starting from the beginning again? I would kind of hope you'd start back where you left off at level 14, or at least have some sort of innate knowledge to get through levels 1 to 14 easier than you did the first time. I don't know the answer to it. Maybe I'll find out along the way. If anyone else knows the answer to it, please comment and let me know. Once again, this is all new to me. I'm looking at these ancient ways, trying to find things that would help with mental health and mental wellness. Sorry about that. There goes my older dog, Sheldon, to attack the male. Fortunately, the younger one, Finnegan, who's 8 months old, soon to be 9 months, is in his crate, so he can't go chasing as well. But sorry for that interruption. You can still hear him going barking at the door, thinking the mailman's still there. Every day he goes for the mail. So I think there's going to be aspects of Kabbalah or just raising our spirituality through Kabbalah that will give us, a better peace of mind and reducing some anxiety and depression. Now, the proof will be in the pudding. I don't know yet. I can't make that claim, but it's something I'm investigating and I find extremely interesting and also possibly promising. So, Kabbalah is known as the hidden science, and there's three reasons for that. One, was purposely concealed by the Kabbalists themselves, the people who practice Kabbalah. They viewed this science as being very fragile, I guess, in a way. Maybe I shouldn't say fragile. Maybe they're fearful of it being wiped out. They had the hidden knowledge of this science, how to work the Kabbalah and what it meant. And when other religions come in and try to wipe things out, that's not them. It was probably a pretty good idea during certain times for the science of Kabbalah to be hidden. The second reason it's known as the hidden science is because the Kabbalists wrote all their texts about the Kabbalah in a special language. And that language is called the language of branches, which is pretty interesting. And I'm looking forward to learning about that as well. And the third reason why Kabbalah is known as the hidden science is because it studies what's hidden from an inborn perspective. We're studying our souls inside, it's hidden. You can't tell what's in my soul. Now, if I look at you, I couldn't tell what world you're in and what level you're on. It's all it's all internal. It's all within. And as far as who could study it, because there's some misconceptions, and I'm gonna go through some of them tomorrow. The only requirement to study Kabbalah is a sincere desire to learn the meaning of life, the meaning of your life. You know, some people, and definitely me included, you get to a point in your life and you just say, okay, but there's got to be more. What am I missing? So this will help you with that too, and hopefully give you that peace of mind again. So I just want to remind everybody to please head over to MikeGuarneri.com and sign up for my email list. The link is in the description below if you can't spell Guarneri. There's some cool things coming up in the next coming weeks and months, so stay tuned. So until tomorrow, stay well.